Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just a sold guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run ahead, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that was quite a joke, and got a lot of laughs from lots of folk. It seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill me that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew at an old saloon at a street of mud. There at a table, dealing studs, sat the dirty, mangy dog named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mama had. I knew that scar on his cheek on his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall into the street, kicking and a gouging and the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. Kicked like a mule and a bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, I pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me. I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough." I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you so strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in the guts and spit in the eye, 'cause I'm the son of the bitch that named you Sue. Well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. Call him a pa and call me a son. I came away with a different point of view, and I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. If I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill, George, Johhny. I don't know anything but Sue. I still hate that name.